Hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Well, downtown Kissonerga, and we're heading in the direction of Paya and Coral Bay. So don't click off just yet. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. It's a great day today, by the way, because Mr. Paul very soon indeed, after a little bit of business, will be heading off to downtown Larnaca to pick up Miss Orchin, Grasini, love both, Miss Marika and of course Miss Ella, our daughter, will be jetting into Larnaca very soon indeed, and appearing back on our screens in the next couple of days. So don't forget to keep coming back for the updates on the little channel known as Marika and me. Downtown CU Beach Bar is coming up now on the left hand side, and of course there's one or two people who like to check into there. If your name is Sir Daniel and there's a bit of sweetness in your life called Lady Sherry, who's always right, that's where you will be dancing and prancing when you come to Paphos in the summer, and we're looking forward to seeing you all over again. I tell you what, there's a lot of blueness come back to the sky, and a lot of blueness come back to the blue Mediterranean Sea. Downtown Coral Bay is looking very inviting indeed, especially if your name's Lady Ali, and of course Sir Neil and the dads, oh yeah, Sir Brian, and of course Lord Mike. Paphos, Coral Bay, Cyprus, Marika and me will be waiting especially for you. The weather seems to have changed that a little bit. We're in the third week of January, so you expect a little bit of rain and a little bit of a chill. But what's your weather like in downtown Glasgow? If your name's Lady Kirstine, perhaps in downtown Krakow. If your name's Lady Anna, my superstar. If your name's Dame Anne in downtown Hartlepool, drop it in the comments. What's your temperature? Have you got some of the white stuff? We'd all like to know. I tell you what, looks a bit grey on top of Paya Mountain though, but don't worry, we're not going up there. We are going to go and have a quick look at what's going on in and around Coral Bay. And like I say, the weather has changed a little bit, the blueness is coming back, there's a bit of sunshine coming back, I promise you, and the temperatures are around about 17-18 degrees today, so that's not too bad for the third week of January. We're on the final ascent in towards the area of Paya. You've got Midtown Paya towards the right hand side, then Uptown Paya, and up where the gods live, as they say. And if you keep going up the hill, you end up in Cathecus. And coming up on the left hand side is Coral Bay, which technically is Lower Paya, but it's called Coral Bay. Of course, it's got a great strip which is all being dug up as we speak, but don't worry, all the restaurants and bars will be back in business by summer, and there'll be a nice pedestrianised area and level pavements and roads, and it'll be looking nice, I promise you. So don't forget to keep coming back for the updates now and again. Now, if you do like what you see, as I've said, you can hit the like and of course hit the subscribe. Doesn't cost you a single penny, just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps that they should recommend us to more like-minded people like yourselves. But if you want to keep the channel afloat, perhaps if you want a special video made just for you, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. It's totally safe, it's totally secure, and that's where you can gift a virtual coffee to Marika and me. So Google these magic words: Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, and up will come our landing page, and of course you will be able to read a little bit more about us, and of course choose to read a comment or two, and perhaps gift us one of those virtual coffees. And remember, it's Marika's birthday tomorrow, so it'll be very much appreciated, and I'm sure you'll get a very big thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. As promised, there is a view out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Don't click off just yet, because we'll work our way down towards Coral Bay Beach and out towards Coralia Bay Beach. Those are the two most famous beaches in Paphos. In particular, Coral Bay, they say, is the #1, although many people will disagree and say that Coralia Bay perhaps is the #1. So next next time you're in Coral Bay, perhaps go and visit Coral Bay Beach and then walk a little bit further and go and say the Coralia Bay Beach, and then drop in the comments which beach do you think is the best. Downtown Coral Bay, lots of people living in this area, by the way, and of course lots of people come out here and rent villas and apartments for long periods of time, or perhaps only for a week or two on their holidays. Drop in the comments, have you stayed in this area? Is it familiar to you? Or perhaps would you like to stay in this area and get a great view and a great holiday when you are on the island of love in downtown Coral Bay? Now, this time of year, there's not actually that much going on in Coral Bay. Like I say, even the residents tend to stay in and huddle up around the log burner or that gas fire. But one thing's for sure, if you look out their windows, they're always going to get a great view out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And as promised, you are going to get one. So don't click off just yet. Stick with us as we head towards the Coral Bay Beach and then the Coralia Bay Beach. I'm promising you are going to get a spectacality of a view indeed. It's one of the great things about the Coral Bay Peninsula. It sticks out into the blueness, and if you hunt it down, you do get a truly spectacality of a view indeed. As for the roads, well, they're a little bit Sherlock Holmes, S-H-I-T for sure. So if your name's Letty, oh so sweet Caroline, I suggest you get your bottom on a memory foam pillow. But just before you do, pour a tot or two for the legend, for the man known as Lord Nigel of the Big Guns. Coral Bay Beach is on the left hand side. Doesn't seem to be a lot going on there today. It's a little bit chilly and a little bit breezy, but the view, I promise you, is absolutely spectacular. So stick with us as we keep going that little bit further, and we're going to get into the car park above the Coralia Bay Beach, and I'm going to let you have a view that's quite simply worth dying for. So don't click off just yet. Now, one of the most popular hotels in Coral Bay, and probably the best hotel in Coral Bay, is coming up very soon. It's called the Coral Bay Beach Hotel and Resort, and it does sit on the cusp of the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And it's one of the most popular hotels with a lot of our family members. And if you're living in downtown Manchester and there's a girl in your life called Lady Bev, a very big shout out to Viscount Paul Butler. This hotel is waiting especially for you. Fingers crossed this summer you'll be dancing and you'll be prancing in there. You'll be supping on a can of Coke or two. Coralia Beach is coming up very soon indeed, and you may have noticed there's one or two buses around, because this is where the buses like to park up, and for some unknown reason they've closed the car park. But there you go, live filming on the little channel known as Marika and Me. This, when you come on a bus to Coral Bay, is its final destination. This is where it stops, this is where you get off. And when you want to get back on a bus in Coral Bay, there'll always be a bus waiting here, especially for you. I wonder why they've closed this down. There's got to be some logic in there somewhere. And by the way, a bit of information about the buses. The prices have slowly gone up. It used to be £1.50 to go on a bus trip. Now it is €2, and after 9 o'clock it is €3. You can get a day pass for €6.50, and if you go and check out on the Cyprus Paphos buses, they'll give you a full breakdown of all their charges. They do day passes, weekly passes and monthly passes, but please be very careful, because if you misplace that monthly pass, it cannot be renewed. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. But you do ponder, why have they closed the car park? because that's where the buses used to turn round. There you go. And that's the bus number, by the way, 615. If you're coming to Coral Bay, that's the bus you want. And if you're heading back towards Paphos, that's the bus you want, 615. This is the road out towards Sea Caves, by the way. Let's see if we can get you a spectacality of a view indeed. I'm sure we can. Stick with us. Down here you've got the restaurant Porto Antico, very popular restaurant, by the way. Great food, great service, and on top of all of that, spectacalities of views indeed. Straight out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. There you go. There's a view to feast your eyes on and to digest. Thanks for watching.